You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, folks, I can barely sit still. This is as big a heavyweight fight as we can put together. Jon Jones taking on the consensus greatest big man in UFC history, Croatia's Stipe Miocic.
Yeah, this is going to be a phenomenal fight. You have two of the GOATs, the greatest heavyweight of all time versus the greatest light heavyweight of all time. How does Miocic handle the range of Jon Jones, and how does Jones handle the power and the high-level boxing of Stipe Miocic? This is a dream matchup. We were wanting to see this one for so long. It finally happens right now.
All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Nice job by Miocic on the feet, making some adjustments, and man, that jab looks clean tonight.
I mean, that jab looks clean. He's got to be very careful not to get hit with a Stipe Miocic right hand. It's powerful, it's straight, and it can be very damaging.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. That left hook landed on the button. Well, as usual, this outstanding striker has come out aggressively tonight, almost as if he's a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. There you go. There you go.
Oh, a strong series of committed elbows here. Those are starting to add up.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Hook to the head there by the heavyweight Miocic.
It won't take many of those. I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. Oh, that one landed, yep. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn. So he gets... All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge... All right, round two is upon us. Let us get to it. Both fighters ready to go. Stipe Miocic and that man, Jon Jones. Well, Jon Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winkeljohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30% of what Johnny Bones is able to do in the gym. And with every passing fight, he's starting to show you new wrinkles, new weapons in that arsenal. Nice connection by him there. And it looks as though that shot actually has cut him open.
Yeah, it cut him open right there. Beautiful shot lands, opens up the cut.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
His timing was impeccable on that takedown. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you have a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown system, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Miocic's forehead is bleeding now. Cut just opened up. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnny Bone. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Miocic gets back up here. Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Uppercut there blocked by Jones. "30 seconds to go in this one." Stipe's now switching his stance. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was pretty high. Now he got hurt bad. Good round.
All right, so that round is in the books. Miocic is bleeding from the forehead a little bit. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the feet.
Yeah, you got to be different. Oh, he hurt him again, bro. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. he's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division. So it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing the finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title.
Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
Ortega gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Nice jab there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
We might get a stoppage here. Back to his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Good punch lands.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got a...
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to get this fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Topuria's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. 5 minutes in the books. Let the bodies hit the floor.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Ortega.
Let's get some offense. Let's keep going.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Ortega's back to the side control now.
Stay focused on the ground.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Dean steps in! Holy smokes! What a fight! Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, all eyes on Petr Yan as this round begins. At times, people have suggested that he plays with his food a little bit. Really just likes to get his reads and then chooses to attack later in the fight. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round. All right, nice jab there from Petr Yan early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr Yan because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to move.
What a shot to the body. His opponent
He's hurt very, very bad.
and mixes in a takedown. Why not?
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots because the swelling's starting now. It's light. And if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head and chest back, lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get in the side control.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here as he lands the elbow up top. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Yan.
Oh, nice.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
1 minute to go in the round. Oh, nice elbow from the bottom. Hard to win a fight fighting off of your back, but he's effective here.
And now he's in a guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Working for that submission.
It's always hard when you're trying to end the fight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Round two next. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, you got to be kind of fun. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Nice land. Great punch.
All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his... Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up with him. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Back to his feet. Goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now...
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Now a knee. Well, he hasn't thrown any strikes to the body so far in this fight. He has been a headhunter at times in his career, but at least at this point, Joe, you got to think it would behoove. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head.
That's it! Wow! I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We get the official decision from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, well, what else can you say about the Russian boxer Petr Yan? We'll see if he can get off to a pretty good start in this round. You know, at times he will go through a little bit of a feeling out process, try to get his reads, but when he goes, he might just be the best bantamweight in the world. All right, so Piotr Yan at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Piotr Yan. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt him bad.
Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, uppercut. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are crawling early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment the referee said go.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side, so he'll keep feint, not little punches.
Beautiful combination to get the knockdown. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing. I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
The cardio and the conditioning of Piotr Yan is just absurd. I mean, all right, the referee's going to step in here, perhaps to call for the doctor, yes, to look at that cut on his cheek.
I mean, if there's a spot to get a cut, it's on your cheek, where the blood goes down the face opposed to in the eye. I can't imagine they'll stop this fight.
Yeah, you got to stop the fight, man. I mean, I know the cut's not in a bad place, but his face is rearranged. You got to protect the athlete.
You have to. You have to.
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Pepper No Mercy Yan.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history for my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena, too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight they will blow. Look, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night James Harden is now.
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. It's a good right hand right there.
Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
And now a little space between the two fighters.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent, pull the head down, and try to wear on her gas tank.
Push kick there to the body. How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
She got that single collar tie. And there she goes. She moves to her back. Attempting a choke now.
It's starting to slide under the... It's going. It's done. Yep.
Hang on a second. What a mistake.
I cannot believe she got out of that. She shoved the elbow up, created space, freed her neck, and defended that rear naked choke. Oh, big elbow.
Shevchenko gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Now on a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotation like that. She's taking it for a ride. Nice transition.
Oh, Pennington's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
60 seconds.
Under a minute now to go, round one.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
Girl, you're doing great. Breathe and relax for me.
Pennington's pass is denied.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, Pennington's eye is closing up.
She's stepping over the mount here.
10 seconds to go in the round. Shevchenko getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That was beautiful. Just like we practiced. You know what? She was ready to go down in that last round, though. You should have finished her off.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns and some really nice takedowns. She did a great level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, here we go with round two. Switching stances here.
She's got the single collar tie.
Immediately gets the underhook.
She's got her back. Look for her to drag her down to the floor and take her into her war.
Create a scramble. Let's go.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. While doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Shevchenko.
Nice.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She
bottom
got
fighter.
stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Raquel Pennington. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. Shevchenko gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry, because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
Oh, Pennington's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Under 2 minutes now in round two. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Shevchenko's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Big power shot there.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar.
Nice punch from the clinch by Valentina. Huge connection by her there, DC. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, we could be looking at an epic. She's going for the rear naked choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. What a tight armbar. She's trying to finish the armbar. She's got to be patient, though. If she rushes, she will lose this position. She's advancing with her.
Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
5 minutes to go.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot. Oh, she's got her back. She's real good here. She'll either jump on her back and try to chase the rear naked choke, or she'll lift and return and try to get this mat to the floor.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes. She's got it very tight.
Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip her arm off if she doesn't tap.
And somehow, some way she gets up.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, free in your head, defending the armbar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Elbow from the top now by Pennington. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the...
Oh, Pennington's trying for a submission here. Ooh, she's got that in tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
All right, the referee has paused the action here, likely to call in the doctor, yes, to look at this significant swelling on her. I'm not sure she's going to be allowed to continue.
John, she's gotten beaten up, and I mean, it's getting worse every time she gets hit. There is a lot of swelling.
Clearly, she wants to fight. Doctor and the referee convene, and it looks like she is going to be allowed to stay in this fight, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
See, there it is. She switched.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. Are you going for the finish or what? Was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big knockout win for her here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, DC is excited, folks. Round one here, Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. And despite the fact that Shevchenko's gone on to win a UFC Women's Flyweight title, this is the fight she wants to get back.
Yes, she wants to get it back because she has not been able to defeat Amanda Nunes just yet. In the first fight, she felt she came on late. In the second fight, she countered a little bit too much. Can she make the necessary adjustments to go at Nunes differently and finally win one of the fights between these two fantastic mixed martial artists?
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth.
Oh, she's hurt back. Big knee.
And now some knees. Oh, yet another big knee. Oh, Nunes jabs. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. Big shot lands for both guys.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
So 31 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. If you take the foul, the night's over.
Big right hand there. Landing huge. Oh!
Huge shots going on right here. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, big elbow. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Nunes. Man, every time her opponent lands, that cut's getting worse.
The cut gets worse and worse. She needs to move her head, or she's going to find herself in a lot of danger.
1-2 punch by Shevchenko. Well, her striking has been great tonight, rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get the finish.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This would look like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Nunes' eye starting to close up. Got to get that in swell on it between rounds if we get there. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown.
All right, here we go now with our second round.
Ready, fight.
Amanda Nunes versus, of course, Valentina Shevchenko. Nice land with the punch by her there. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she... Oh, man!
Well, she's able to get up, but she is officially on wobbly legs. Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, there's been a lot of UFC history inside these walls. We are in Newark, New Jersey. Good to have you with us live from the Prudential Center here tonight. I remember back in 2016, your boy Rumble Johnson had a big moment against Ryan Bader inside this arena.
I mean, Ryan Bader was so scared. He shot from halfway across the octagon, and Rumble beat him up within 20 seconds, and the people exploded. And that is the reaction you get when you are able to put on that type of performance in front of these knowledgeable fans.
Strike blocked by Figueroa. Slips. All right, so 1 minute into this fight and not much to dissect in terms of action. You may need to go use the restroom. It might be a good time.
John, is it time? Concession break. I'll be back with a hot dog.
Jan getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Jan gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Jab gets the attention of his opponent.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
How about the motor on Piotr Jan, DC? He is just in perpetual forward motion, never giving his opponent any opportunity to catch his breath.
We can win this round.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Big shot to the head.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
You get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, big left.
Is that when you're starting to end the fight?
Yep. Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Figueredo. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Ooh, big shot lands. There's a level change this.
Jan getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that grounded pound. Nice job off of his back by Jan.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Oh, huge left. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Figueredo's back in full mount. Lands the grounded pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
You're in control. Keep it up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Figueredo.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
30 seconds to go in the round. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Figueredo. 2 rounds in the books.
Relax. You got this one, okay? One more round is all I need. But I need...
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC take.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway.
Nice punch to the head. I am starting to lose track of how many...
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Back and forth we go. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. Oh, nice low
Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Figueiredo's eye starting to swell now. Heavy kick downstairs. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, he continues. He
turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Jan's in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Good work from the top here by Figueiredo. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Relentless pressure from the top by Figueiredo. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Figueiredo. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov has arrived at his career-changing moment. He's beaten everybody in front of him. He has finished everybody in front of him. Now we'll see if he can hand that same fate to the decorated champion, Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards is a beast. He's so talented, and he's so committed to what he's doing, from his takedown defense to his striking to his approach. He's in phenomenal shape, and he now carries that championship mentality. But this challenge in front of him tonight in Shavkat. is a big challenge because this kid continues to get better and shows time and time again that there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new guy that wants to hold that UFC championship, and he's willing to go through the fire in order to get it.
Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Lands a big elbow there. Just misses with the right. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice hook there by Rachmanov.
Nice defense. He got his hands up and he blocked it.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Now potentially working on a submission instead. Ooh, arms in tight.
Trying to finish the armbar. Now, all he's got to do now is get his hips up into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Holding on to the submission attempt here. Excellent ground and pound there by Rachmanov. Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
He might get a finish here. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Yep, got to be very careful there. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling is beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and thankfully it came right then and there for him. He significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover.
This round, let's get on your bicycle. Use the octagon.
All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Crippling uppercut for him there. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
That hook was bad.
Edwards' eye is starting to swell shut. That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards, and as usual, DC, letting his fighting do the talking tonight.
Letting his fight do the talking is all business.
Oh! Huge right hand!
That knee hurt him. Oh, nice leverage.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to avoid, Edwards is going for the sub here.
Oh, it's getting tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great defense by this fighter. He's working on the armbar.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight. Edwards getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Making all these shots count. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here's the perennial welterweight contender, Leon Rocky Edwards. Nice to see him finally realize a championship opportunity there in Salt Lake City. This is a five-tool player, though. A lot of people fancy him just a striker. Haven't watched all the film. Of that, I can assure you. He can wrestle, he can grapple, can even choke you out if need be. Going to be very interesting to see stylistically how he chooses to approach this matchup tonight. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking zone.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Straight there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Folks, here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
Look at that. He can't even stand.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time.
Oh!
He got him hurt bad here.
Oh, great block there. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Circling to his right. Oh, nice kick. 26 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. McGregor's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
That one
Oh,
landed clean.
knee strike right to the body.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Superman punch lands. McGregor's eye appears to be closing up by the second.
Oh, big elbow.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. Round 2, Conor McGregor versus Leon Edwards.
Let's do it.
Effective use of the jab there by Edwards.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him. Oh, this could just about do it. Swing and a miss by Edwards. Stun, trying to recover here.
What a fight. And the strike lands clean.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much. Oh!
My goodness!
Yeah, that...
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto. We, the North, you're all about these Raptors now, I know.
I mean, yes, when they won the championship, I love the Raptors. But let's move forward. Let's get to some good fights in Canada and stop winning basketball games. It's not supposed to be this way.
Fighter blocks a punch. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the back. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. That one certainly found the target.
Great time on that double leg.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Poirier getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, he is inflicting some serious damage with these elbows. Now the elbow is the weapon of choice. Poirier's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Right on the button.
The power of Poirier. I mean, the guy is so hard. They hurt him.
Gets back to his feet. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Just out of range with that right hand. Under 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
.45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. All right, side control now. Poirier gets tattooed by that elbow. These are raining down now on the ground.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Round two straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout. But you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. And he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read. Huge sharp reads there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, that's big.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
So that cut can...
Oh, hurt bad.
Big right hand. Oh, huge left. He's able to skip the left there.
Oh, no.
The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Just over 3 minutes to go. Trying to stay in this fight. All right, champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
But he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Big right hook coming as well. Oh, and he caught the kick. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm. That's a sense of flow right there. He's running.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Back to the feet now. And another strike block there, so a good job keeping his hand.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Multitude of elbows now.
Oh, right into mount.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
10 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. Oh, that cut on the forehead is really, really bad at this point in time. Pete, all right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Nice job. Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Big knee. Oh, left. Beautiful diving strike lands. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Beautiful elbow lands from the top position.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step.
That is it!